Hey guys, Ross here, welcome back to the channel to probably my first Rainbow Six mobile video. Now guys, in this video I'm going to give you my honest review of the closed beta test so far. I've been playing it for a number of days now. I tried to live stream it once, but it didn't go too well. But in this video guys, I'm not just going to bash the game, that's not what I'm here for, not what I'm out to do. So what I'm going to do is guys, I'm going to tell you everything I love about the game right now as it is compared to the last previous closed beta test, and then unfortunately I'm going to have to go into the things that are currently wrong with the game, which I will say it right now are down to it being a closed beta test. This is not a representation of the final quality of the game, and these are bugs that are present right now in the game that aren't necessarily going to be there forever. So it's not, don't take this review to heart when deciding if you want to play this game in the future or whatever. So without further ado guys, if you do us a huge favour, help support the channel, please leave a like down below on the video, and if you do want to subscribe I would appreciate that too. Now then, into the main chunk of this video, what's good about this game. Now, Rainbow Six Mobile is a tactical 5v5 FPS. You know, there's no third person, it's very tactical, you have to be slow and precise and stuff, and it reminds us a lot of Arena Breakout in that aspect of it. Obviously there's no looting or shooting, or sorry, there is shooting. There's no looting or extracting or big open maps, it's all quite closely knit maps, but I can transfer my own skills from Arena Breakout, the tactical side of it at least, onto this game, the peeking, etc. So I do find it quite similar in that aspect, and as a result I do find myself pretty good at the game. Now, the graphics, I really love the graphics. These you're seeing in the background is on the maximum it'll let us put it on, and I don't think it looks half bad. The character models are pretty good, the weapon animations are really well done. I love the weapon sounds, I love the destructible environment, certain things you can shoot through or blow up with explosives and stuff like that. I do like the fact that that's very fluid, it feels nice, you know, you shoot up a certain part of a wall and it shoots through where you've shot through rather than just a random bit of the wall exploding. I do like the environmental damage for that. Now, as for operators, now this is someone as me who have never played Rainbow Six Siege, right? I know what it is, I'm quite aware of what it is, I've seen other people play it, but I've never played it myself, so this is sort of like a fresh perspective. Now, a lot of the operators I do find kind of pointless, especially on the defending side, because a lot of people will just run and gun, or you know, they'll rely on the actual guns themselves. So some of them, I'm not going to name their names because I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but some of them I do find a bit pointless, especially their gadgets. Now, I can see on a competitive level, you know, you're all pro players and stuff, everyone will have their own preferred character, and some characters that I find completely useless will be really useful in competitive. But I'm talking as a casual sort of point of view from someone who doesn't play this game very often at all, or haven't played it in the past on other, you know, devices like consoles or PCs and stuff like that. But I find myself more and more just using the recruit, because obviously the more you focus on one character, the more you unlock of their gun, attachments, etc. So I've been using recruit on both sides just so I can unlock more of the gun, because I do love the gunplay. The gunplay in this game is probably the best part of it. The tactical aspect, peeking around corners, creeping around, you know, getting the jump on someone before they get the jump on you, because the time to kill is extremely low, and if one mistake you're dead, simple as that. If someone sees you before you see them and they're a good shot, you're going to die. But that's part of the game, isn't it? But I'm going to have to unfortunately go into the couple of bugs that are plaguing the game right now. Now, these aren't happening all the time, it's sort of like bits here and there and everywhere. Now, some are more severe than others. Now, the main one is the lag. Now, I'm going to put this down to the fact that there's several regions in the closed beta test, and we're not all on separate servers. There's not a UK server and a Germany server and a US server and stuff, all sort of mixed. And I think when I do get a very, very laggy game, and it does happen, I end up warping around, I get a latency message, and I have to end up just leaving the game, or closing the game down and relaunching it again to actually get out of that lag, is because I get into a lobby with, say, majority NA players, and it prioritises their ping over mine. And I think that's a server issue because of the closed beta test. I think in the full release that'll be solved completely, and we'll not see any difference in the ping if you're playing on your EU server, or NA server, or Asia server, or anything like that. Now, the main bug that's happening now, that's putting me off playing as such, is the disconnections. Now, it's a known bug. They're trying to fix the issue, which that's, you know, good on them. I want them to fix it because it's the only thing ruining the game for me right now. Is when you get killed, 4 out of 5 times when you get killed in this game, the game will literally just kick you out. You get an error message and it says you have to go back to the lobby. And you can just requeue again, it doesn't stop you requeuing, but if you're having a decent game, you know, you're winning, or team deathmatch for instance, and you die and it kicks you out, it's very frustrating because you've spent whatever amount of time waiting on the match, and then you do the prep where you either reinforce the walls or search for the bomb or search for the objective, blah blah, and then you get killed because of one little mistake and it kicks you out to the lobby, and it's just a bit frustrating. And then it also makes you think, when you're having a good game, is everyone you've just killed being kicked out the lobby and now they've been replaced by a bot, which just really, like, sort of, am I actually playing this good, or am I playing this good because they're being kicked out the lobby, you know what I mean? So, but that's literally the only two downsides I've got to the game right now. I would love to see what new maps come in the future. I know Rainbow Six Siege has got a lot of maps on it. I don't know if there's more operators and stuff like that. But overall, guys, I would give this game a solid 8 out of 10 right now for the way it is right now in the closed beta test. I look forward to how it'll be in the future. And, you know, just, it's going to go up and up. I think it's going to be very, very popular when it does hit a global release, because, like I say, it's just, there's a couple of minor things letting it down right now, but it is a closed beta test, it is expected, and I think the positives hugely outweigh the negatives in this case. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit a like down below. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you want to. It's entirely optional to subscribe part, but you have to like it. I mean it, you have to. Anyway, guys, if you want us to do some content on this game, it'll just be gameplay, me owning people as usual. If you want some content on the game, let us know down below in the comments. I would love to do some. I can record and edit and maybe make some montages or something like that with new recruits. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.